As many of you might not know me, my name is Alan Snyder.
Hi, Alan.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Chris gave me the honor of being his best man at his wedding today. And Chris and I have been friends for something like 27 years. And we grew up together on a street called Beechwood in East Grand Rapids. Shout out to Beechwood, for all you Beechwood guys. Growing up, I was one of Chris's best friends. But I was also one of Chris's most destructive friends. Here's a list of things that I destroyed in the Blair household. Okay, so number one, I snapped the hammock in the backyard while swinging somebody on it, and the hammock collapsed and almost knocked out the person. I also shoved my both arms through the back patio door, a back patio glass door.
Told you, pal.
And I have some scars to prove that one. And then I'm pretty sure that I shattered Brad's diploma from Dartmouth. Yeah, Brad, I think that was me. Sorry about that. Throwing a Nerf ball around the basement, yeah, great idea. But forgiveness seems to be very high on the list of Blair values because they always welcome me back with open arms. They cooked me countless dinners. They brought me to Spartan basketball games, and they even hosted Kevin and I when my parents were out of town. I'm truly grateful for everything you guys did for me. And now on, let's give them a round of applause. Now on to Christopher Clay. As many of you know, Chris is one of the best athletes in East Grand Rapids history. He was a dominant tight end. He helped lead the Pioneers to 3 state titles. He also, as Marty mentioned earlier, one of those was a 5 overtime victory in which Cal and Chris hooked up for a score to help our team win state. And so, really, really hell of a football player. But also, he was one of the best hitters in EGR baseball history too. You'll find his name all over the record books in EGR baseball, next to my name in one occasion. RBIs in a season. And he was recruited and offered a full-ride scholarship to play tight end at Western Michigan, which is one hell of an accomplishment coming from East Grand Rapids football. And then after Western, he ended up going and playing baseball at Hope, with the Hope Dutchman. Yes, Chris is a remarkable athlete. So, Brad and Sherry's wonderful upbringing in gene pool is the main reason for this. However, I think my parents deserve a little bit of credit here for helping Chris develop into a 6'3", 250-pound Division I tight end. See, every single night, mostly during the summer, Chris would wander up Beechwood and conveniently arrive at 9 p.m. during the Snyder's usual dinner time. And in doing so, he'd be offered another dinner and would eat 2 full dinners every single night. This boy could eat. Yes, Chris is a remarkable athlete, as I mentioned, but Chris is also such a loyal friend. He's never afraid to have his friends back no matter what. In fact, as the best man at my wedding, Chris watched me rip my pants in front of all my friends and family. And what did Chris do? He proceeded to rip his own pants in front of all my friends and family. Such a loyal friend, Chris was. And so, a wise man once told me about the concept of ideals. The definition of the word ideal is a standard of perfection, a principle to be aimed at. This reminds me of Chris Blair. His whole life, Chris is always striving to be the best form of himself. He's always striving for perfection. Here's a couple examples of that. Like waking up at 5 a.m. every morning to go to workouts while attending Western Michigan, on top of class coursework. Also, reading 10 books a day, like he does, in hopes of someday defeating me in Jeopardy. Also, fighting tooth and nail with Canadians every day to get the best price on softwood lumber. But also being there for his friends when they need someone to confide in. Chris will always strive to be the best. Back up. As a friend, an athlete, a businessman, a husband, and someday maybe a father, Chris will always strive to be the best form of himself. All right, now let's give a hand for Anna Bushley, everybody. Oh, Anna Blair. She planned this wedding 3 different times, and she still looks as beautiful as ever. I can't imagine planning a wedding during COVID and how much stress that brings on. But Anna, I want to let you know, you knocked it out of the park. Also, Marty and Pam Bushley and Brad and Sherry Blair. I know a lot goes into these weddings, and I want to thank you so much for all your help and support. And so back to Anna. I've known Anna a long time. We actually traveled to France together for an exchange program in 5th grade. And ever since I've known Anna, she's always treated everyone with kindness and generosity. And so it's only natural that Chris and Anna would end up together. Because you guys are the most kind, thoughtful, and charismatic friends that I know. And I wish you a lifetime of happiness together. Please raise a glass for Anna and Chris Blair.